In my experience in teaching both introductory psychology and first-year experience, we've come across so many students who just don't have all the skills they need to succeed in college. So, along with the psychology faculty, we developed a way to try and help students develop these skills. We call these the impact strategies for success. The first one, I, is improving, and that's based on the growth mindset. The second one, monitoring, is self-regulation, basically how to work towards a goal. The P is practicing, which is repeated practice, because we know that really helps students learn. A is attending, because attending is critical for learning and memory. C is connecting, because when students connect new information to what they already know, then they'll remember and learn it better. And the last one, T, is for thinking deeply. Students sometimes like to keep to the surface of things and they don't like to dig into it deeply, but it turns out that active deep thought is what really helps them learn.
Two of the biggest impact strategies that helped me the most were practicing and attending. I realized with attending I needed to space out my studying rather than just studying an hour before the exam or quiz or whatever it is. And also practicing, I had to adapt. I had to figure out ways to study, multiple ways to study. I couldn't just read the chapter and expect to understand everything I was reading just with that one time through. I would have to go back, make note cards, or go through the learning outcomes and answer those questions. I had to study multiple ways.
All of these fun activities kept coming up and I was just engaging in them rather than doing my homework. And I had to remind myself before the deadline came, Selena, this is due. Like, you need to actually set an alarm in case you fall asleep. You need to make sure this gets done. And so 11 o'clock came around, it was due in an hour. I was sitting at my desk just typing, make sure they got done. And I was able to set an amazing schedule for myself that I would not fall behind because I do not want to fail the classes. And I think that monitoring is probably the most important one because it's all about making sure you get your work done. And if you don't get your work done, you can't succeed.
I think thinking deeply and connecting have been key, because if you think deeply about what you're learning and you're able to as well connect that, you will remember what you're being taught, whether it is in math, science, psychology, it all applies to that. And just having a way to connect all of the information being taught will help you in general be more successful.
The feedback from students that they really enjoy learning these skills and they really do help them in the long run. We thought that it might be helpful if we rolled out these strategies to provide this information to other faculty, those who are teaching first-year experience, faculty who work with students in the Learning Commons, and to help students across the college learn these skills. If you'd like to get some more information about these impact skills for success, please feel free to contact me or Morgan in the Learning Commons.